What's going on? What's good? How are you guys? Can you hear me okay? Music's good level. We gotta make sure all that stuff is good before we get started. How's everybody's Friday? It has been a crazy day. Good chilling. The Dark Knight is any of these out yet? On the thumbnail? I don't remember who I put on the thumbnail. We'll take a look. I think Pain is out. If you got him imported, I think he's out, but I don't think any of the other ones are. Let's see. Dark Knight is also first. Well, thanks for being here, Dark Knight. Dark Knight says I'm gonna join back soon / later. Okay, no problem. No problem. I appreciate it. Rodney says, hey man, it's now a new year. How is everything? Dude, everything is good. Everything is good. We are chilling. We are surviving. We survived 2024. We're getting back into 2025, which is sweet. And then Burgos is here. What's going on, Burgos? Sounds good. And hello to you, sir. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your Friday night. Sorry if I feel a little scrambled. Before we got started, OBS and everything decided to want to update. It made me update. It broke all the links, so I had to relink YouTube. It was a mess. It was astronomically a mess. So, but we're here. We made it on time, I think. You know me, I like to be a little bit punctual with these streams. That way, you guys know when we're gonna be live. 7:30 to 9:30 every Friday in January and February. This might be is this the last one in January? Nope, we got one more in January. So we are one stream away from hitting half of our goal of streaming every Friday in February, or January and February. So that's dope. Action Figure Avenue is in the house. Yo, what's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in on Wednesday, by the way. It was good to see you over there on Mark's channel. If you guys don't know, I streamed over there with him on his channel. So go over to Mountain Arts Reviews. The live stream is there. He did some giveaways. We kind of chatted a little bit. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Rodney says, what is your hot take for 2025 figure releases? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know what you would consider a hot take. What's yours? Give me your hot take, and then I will judge what realm I need to be in. I don't know what my hot take would be. I'm kind of torn between like expansion is good but also bad. Good is expansion and all the lines is good, and more toy companies are coming into the game, but it's also bad because it's getting oversaturated. So I don't know what you would consider a hot take. I don't know if I have any. I'm kind of middle of the road. Of 2024, my hot take, or maybe it was 2023, that metal cooler was crap. The $120 one. I hated that one. I would say that was probably my hot take there. Okay, so kind of, if audio's good and everything, you got music's not too loud and I sound pretty good. So today's stream is all going to be about 2025. We're going to take a look at Instagram. We're going to talk about the 2 new Dragon Ball releases. Lightly touch those on Mars channel. Not in depth as I usually do here on the live streams. So we'll go ahead and get into that. There's also a new survey that I would like to do as well. It was posted over on the Discord. So let me jump over there. So you guys can see that. Let's see. So if you guys are not a part of it, or if you're new here, new to the live stream, we do have a Discord. It's called Collect Together. It is a awesome community of like 70 some people. We post about new figures coming out, new launches. If there's a figure you're looking to get or anything, Collect Together is right here. It's free to join. It doesn't cost you a thing. There's not locked behind any memberships or anything like that. It's definitely to come together and communicate and talk about figures. So if you want to join the stream, or want to join the Discord, I can leave the link in the description. But over there today, let's give a shout out to a member Lewis Joel over on our Discord posted out that there is another questionnaire from Tamashi. So I haven't done the questionnaire. I don't know what's on the questionnaire, but we are going to do that on the stream. We're going to take a look at the new 2 new releases for the 40th anniversary Dragon Ball collection, and then from there we're just going to talk about 2025 releases, like what I'm excited about, what you guys are excited about. If there's something you guys are excited about, tell me in the chat. We'll take a look at it here live on stream. Stop looking behind, stop reflecting, stop doing the top 10s or anything like that, because we kind of did that last week. If you want to see that stream, we kind of went over a handful of YouTubers that I really like their content. We talked about and watched their top 10 figures of 2024. So I'm done looking backwards. Let's look forwards, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and minimize that. We don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's start with the questionnaire. I think that's I think that would be a good one to go through. Virgo says, LOL, that's me. Hey, that's good. That's awesome. That's cool. So we're going to start with the questionnaire because I don't know. I just kind of want to talk about it. I kind of want to do the survey, but also like go through my train of thought. It was what I was thinking. So let's go over to the survey. So there's this weird gap right over here. It's because the questions are kind of over here. There's only one question. So we'll scroll down and take a look at the question, then go back up. So it says, which were the best event exclusive? Select up to 3. So we've got to select 3 event exclusives. I'm assuming these are going to start the whole gamut of what ones that are going to re-release. So I'm not sure exactly what this is going to entail, like what the results of this is going to come out. So we'll go through and talk about each one and what I thought, if they were a good release, or honestly, if I've never owned them or know anything. We're just obviously I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, so the first one is going to be the Vegito. This is the blue hair Super Saiyan blue version, the very first Vegito release. I didn't own that one. I'm not a super collector, and it's Super Saiyan blue and it's Vegito. Didn't own that one. I don't know if that's a good release or not. I probably won't vote for it because it's not the line I collect. If they had a re-release of a Vegito Dragon Ball Z with the golden hair, I'd probably vote for that because I do not own a Vegito. So there's that one. We got the greenish hair version of the event exclusive Broly. That's going to be a big important one because the 40th anniversary of Broly and Cooler that were announced that we will take a look at. This is the event exclusive of that. So the original has like just the standard yellow hair. This has that lighter green tint of hair. I won't vote for this one just because the event exclusive just having a slight different coloring over the original one doesn't warrant me to re-release both figures, the a standard one and an event exclusive in the first year or first 2 years. I'm not sure what their timetable is on this to go from inception of information to production, if that's what's happening. Here is the perfect cell. This is the repaint, the premium color version. I do not have this one as well. I'm not keen on this one just because the modeling looks a little old. I'm pretty sure it's really cool for the time. I know it's a lot better than the original release, especially when it comes to his facial features. He doesn't look as just weird. He just looks off. That's also because of the age and the production of these figures. But I wouldn't vote for that one just because I want them to make a new perfect Cell from the ground up. So the first 3, the Cell, the Broly, and the Vegito, I'm not voting for. Personally, it's just not something that's in my bag. But that's all right. So I think going into that, I think number 4 will probably get my first vote. If they make the newest Kid Goku from Dragon Ball, the one that they put in the Tamashi stores, if they make that one, I think it was called the Innocent Challenger. I have that one. I actually have that one up on my shelf. If they make that one but an event exclusive where it's all the blue to match this one, I would be really excited. I'd pick it up because this matches the very first appearance of Goku. He's wearing, obviously he's wearing the blue gi over the orange. He gets the orange after training with Roshi. So I would really like the blue one, but not in the older make. So I hope it's just like, hey, which event exclusives do you like? Make the updated Kid Goku, but make it blue. So that will probably be my first vote. But we have 24 of these guys. So there's a lot of choices, which is super cool. All right, so we've got Gohan, adult Gohan. This event exclusive, I'm not sure especially what is different with this one. But I know this figure was pretty divisive when it came out because literally it was just the Goku body with a new head. I know it got a lot of people bothered for sure when this one came out. So I don't think this is the one I'm going to vote for. I want them to make an updated one to make it more unique for Goku or for Gohan and not put a Goku or Gohan head on a Goku body. But I do want an adult Gohan. I don't know if I need the event exclusive, and I'm not sure what's different with this one. Burgo says, I think it came with a Super Saiyan head. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's neat and all. I like that. But I don't know. I don't know if I need an event exclusive. Maybe a updated, a 3.0 body, a completely remake of this one. Him in this in the Kai gear would be sick too. But I don't know if I need this one. The Golden Frieza, again, Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Super. Both of these, 6 and 7, Golden Frieza and Rose Goku. I wouldn't vote for the Rose Goku. That's pretty short and sweet answer. I wouldn't vote for this one just because we have like, this would be, if they remade this one again, it literally would be like the 4th re-release. Like the original one came out and had a whole bunch of stuff that sold out instantly. Then they had the re-release, which was like a shiny hair, and that one sold out and hung around for a little bit. But then they made it again in the $35 version, which I think had like the translucent hair. I don't know. There's 3 different molds. I wouldn't vote for this one. We've seen it all 1,000 times. It's a cool figure. I'm just not going to collect Super, but not bad. Golden Frieza. I just don't care about Golden Frieza. If you're going to make the updated one, make Black Frieza to match the manga. Go forward, but I don't know. I'm not interested in that one at all. Bulma, this one's cool, but it's all it is a manga cover. It doesn't have anything. I don't remember reading it where she was dressed up like this. So I don't need that one. Just an alternate one-shot costume. I already have the Adventure Bulma at the very beginning of the series, so I wouldn't need this one. These are really cool. I don't need them. I actually have these exact figures, 17 and 18. Really cool with 9 and 10, with 17 and 18. I think these are really cool because these are the anime colorings, so they're more bright, vibrant. The blues on 18 are pop a lot more. His handkerchief and the jeans on 17 really stand out a lot more than the original. But I don't know if I need a color release with these guys for the event exclusives. Maybe a retooling and maybe an update. Maybe get more accessories. Maybe get I don't know, a scarf that is removed that's ripped from it being ripped from against the fight versus Piccolo. I mean, do something different. Don't just re-release them. Whis is just a color update as well. Same with the Beerus. This Beerus also had the yawning face that had the tear. Everybody was ecstatic about that. I wouldn't vote for any of these personally. If you're gonna do these, don't re-release them. Give me updated ones. These I don't think need to be re-released. The Goku Super Saiyan God Redhead. This figure's fine. I had it for a little bit. I didn't really care for it. I don't like the translucent heads. I just don't think they look very good. So that is not on my list. I wouldn't vote for that one. 14, 15, 16. I have all these. I do have the con exclusive ones. This one is the anime coloring. The original Nappa was a premium Bandai. It had the brown. I think it was the black and the brown rather than the yellow and the blue. Saiyan armor, this is the anime coloring. If I didn't have this one, I'd vote for it because I like the anime coloring a lot more. This one is the shiny gloves. It almost looks like, I don't know, the gloves are a lot shinier than the original one. But this one is not a premium Bandai. It's not anything crazy. And they're actually reproducing the original. So I don't think that 15 really needs a re-release. So, especially with the event exclusive, when the base one is getting a re-release. And I'm actually thinking about buying that one because the shiny gloves are just so glossy. It looks weird and it stands out. And I don't really like it. Let's see. 16 right here. Android 16. And they put him in the 16 spot. That's pretty funny. This one's awesome. The anime coloring looks great. It is an older figure remodeled or repainted. I think because he's such a big and lumbering character, this one works. So I would definitely vote for 16 if I didn't already have it. But I'm going to make this survey a little bit more selfish. I'm going to vote for the stuff that I want to see if there's enough for me to get. Action Figure Avenue says, I hope they make a remake of 18 soon. I mean, dude, I hope they do too. It just really depends if they're gonna get out of the whole, like the going back to the Saiyan Saga, getting out of the Namek Saga stuff completely, because I really don't like that stuff. Because, to be honest, like that's really hard, like to fill out sagas. If you're have your collection and it's gonna be, you know, the Saiyan Saga, the Namek Saga, the Cell Saga, and then the Buu Saga, like obviously you're gonna have to have more space for the Namek Saga, and starting to go into the Cell Saga or the Saiyan Saga, they need to get into the older sagas. 16 would be great for that if they remake 17, 18 like you're talking about. But I don't know. This would be a good vote if I didn't already have it, and it is a solid figure, and I love the paint job. Wouldn't vote for the Shinron. I like the original one. I don't like the shiny one. I have the original Shinron. I've never opened it. It's just, it doesn't go in scale with anything, and it's kind of hard to put up. It seems not, it's not fragile like it's gonna break. It's just fragile like once you set it up, you want to let it go. If you bump it, it may collapse because it's intricate. It goes on all these stands and stuff. But I don't know. With that one, I wouldn't vote for it because I just don't. It's kind of like a singular piece. It's like Parunga. That one's a very singular piece as well. I don't think it works in the dynamic of the of anybody's collections. It's kind of that standalone. But if people want the standalone, that's not bad either. 18 with the Super Saiyan version of Broly. I wouldn't get this one either. This is the New York Comic-Con exclusive one. It's not my favorite. He looks weird. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball Super version Broly fan. If I'm gonna vote for a Broly, I'd much rather vote for this one. I know I'm more of a Z guy, but I wouldn't vote for that one at all. That wouldn't even make my list if there's nothing on this list that I don't have. The Gohan, I want them to remake this Gohan. I have this one. This was last year's, I think. It comes with the Gohan. Because I can't vote for that one because I don't have it in my hands. Same with these two. Like, if you went to the con, you have them. If you ordered on Premium Bandai Post, you don't even have these yet. So I don't understand why they're on this list. And honestly, I think these, Super aside, I think these are gross. Like, I understand people collect Super, and that's awesome. I really enjoy that you enjoy Super. But just these con exclusive ones, they just look like waxy. Like I don't like the sheen on them. The shine looks really bad in my opinion. It just makes them look cheap. Like the matted finish on this Raditz looks so much cooler and picturesque right out of the anime or manga, and this just looks like a toy. I don't know. It just I think it's just the coloring of it, or the sheen, or the finish, or whatever they did. I'm not a big fan. Let's see. A Person Who Exists says that's the SDCC Gohan that comes with the Gohan, Nimbus, and Power Pole. Yeah, that's the exclusive one with the Nimbus. And okay, so I don't have that one in my hand either, so I can't vote for that one. And I already have it, so I can't say it's my favorite because I've never owned it. So I guess, and the question is, what are the best event exclusives up to me? Select up to 3, and there are 24 choices. They're all on here. First off the gate, I'm gonna say 4, just because I would love for them to make another blue gi version of the Innocent Challenger. We kind of talked about that one, and really everything else on here, I would say 16. Android 16 was really well done. I love that figure, so I'm gonna say 16. And then let's see. I don't like this figure. I don't like the sheen on that hair. I didn't need the manga. I thought that was unnecessary. This Nappa is really cool. I thought the Nappa was really good. These were all right. I like the coloring. They're just kind of dated when they came out. So I'm going to say probably another big guy. I really want to sell, though. I really want to sell. I'm going to vote for Nappa, personally. I just think, I mean, the mold today just blows it out of the water, in my opinion. I really like this version. Plus, it's the anime coloring, which I think a lot more people connect with than the other one. So I'm going to say 14. So those are the one I guessed. Let me know in the chat. What did you guys like? Did any of my like breakdowns of my did anything of my breakdowns of my thoughts being regurgitated here on camera, like, is that something that makes sense, or do you disagree with me? What were your choices? Just type in the chat if, like, you know, 157 if you voted for Vegito, Gohan, and whatever. Like, let me know. Here's the numbers again. Again, I am doing number 4, number 14, and number 16. Those were probably my favorites. So we'll go ahead and send that off. So we completed the survey. Thank you for participating in the survey. So we can go shut that down. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. I've never done one of those before. I kind of always like skip them. Skip this song. What is going on? Hold on. I'm gonna get to I don't know what's going on here. There we go. There we go. So I like doing those surveys occasionally. I don't do them all the time. Like, I know there's been like a JJK one, a Naruto one, stuff like that. I probably should do them just because they want the information from the surveys to figure out what they're gonna buy. But I don't know. So the next thing we will go into before we start talking about everything that you guys are excited for and what I'm excited for, let's talk about the new releases. You guys probably have seen these over on their Instagram and Tamashi. Let's go ahead and pull that up. It is going to be the 40th anniversary reissue edition of the SH Figuarts Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. These are sick. Action figure items, so I would pick the 16, the blue Goku, and Raditz. Okay. The Raditz is a good figure. Like, the only difference with that one, it was the color change, but it's such a good figure. So, it's a good figure. I agree. Burgo said, did you see the return of the Cell Saga Vegeta figure at the weekend's event? Burgos, I did not. I did not see that. Huh. Interesting. I have to check that out. That'd be sick. Oh, the black-haired one, like a long time ago? I would like to see that Vegeta. Like, I like that version of Vegeta, but I don't want that version of Vegeta. We already have, like, the Namek Saga version of Vegeta, the black suit one, the old clothes or whatever they're calling it. That's gonna come out. I think that's shipping. It's shipping on the 4th. So, like, a week from Tuesday, it's shipping out. So we already have we already have a Vegeta coming. So, it'd be cool, but I don't need that Vegeta. I mean, I'd probably buy it, especially if it's like a $30 figure, $35, or it looks good or comes with something that connects with another one. Rock Chala posted it. Okay, we'll take a look at him. Let's go ahead and go through the Broly here. This is going to be, like I said, if you guys caught me on Mars's stream on Wednesday, we kind of lightly talked about this, but this is going to be the SH Figuarts Broly 40th Anniversary Reissue Edition. Pre-orders open January 24th, so today, scheduled for release in September of 2025. Thank you for everyone who participated in the Dragon Ball 40th Anniversary Resale Voting Project. As such, Broly is the 40th anniversary release featuring a celebratory base stand. So this is going to be the re-release of the old figure. I don't think they've changed anything. I think it's the same mold. They might have, I have to bring out my original one to see. It looks a little brighter. It looks a bit like the gems they've done a little bit something different with the gems. Like, it just seems like they shine a little bit more. I don't know if that's because mine's old and almost like, guys, that's got to be like from 2017. It's old. It's really old. But I'm excited that they've dropped in and did Dragon Ball Z version of Legendary Broly. It's nice that they didn't bury him behind the Super version of Broly. I don't mind that version. I connect with this version a lot more. Him being all bulky and stuff looks really cool. I want to see, like, not stock photos like this. Maybe like somebody walking around at a con or something, and then get mine out and see really what the differences are. This guy's going to be expensive. When I bought mine, it was secondhand. It was several years ago before I even started the channel. I got mine for about $100. I don't think he was that expensive, probably around the $80 mark, maybe the $70 mark back then. He is going to be, I would expect, very, very expensive. He is a big figure. He comes with the base. And if you guys remember the Vegeta that came out, I think it was last year, where there's a reissue Tamashii Celebration. They brought that one out with a special base, and that was just a standard blue-haired Vegeta with the red head, and that was $80 just for that. So I expect this guy to be pretty pricey. Maybe we'll check Premium Bandai here in a little bit. Maybe they're already up since it's, I mean, pre-orders open today. But I expect him to be pretty pricey. It's on his Instagram. Okay, we'll check out his Rockchala's Instagram here. How much is he? He is $100. They have him on display at the event as well. Oh, okay. I'll have to check out the event. I just don't know if, like, I don't know. I want to see, like, video of it up close or something and just, like, compare mine. Mine's buried away somewhere because of the move. So I'm not sure if this is going to warrant, honestly, me going out and picking up, honestly, me picking up another Broly. Like, I already have one. I don't know. And the one I got was really, really clean. So obviously you get your two fists, you get your screaming face of legendary, the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I wonder if this is like a more of a rubbery material. I can't remember if mine is or if it's a hard plastic. It'd be nice if they did it like a soft rubbery. That would be pretty cool. The next, here's the top view. I love it when they do these. They need to keep doing this so that way there's literally no question of what it's coming with. It's coming with a stand. The original did come with a stand. It only comes with one arm. So in the old one, it came with, like, I think three arms. I think it was 3 arms. So you could post him and then put the stand down and have 3 arcing arms to hold these 3 effects pieces up. These are the identical versions of the the beams that they come with, the little balls. They look identical to the original. They look like little COVID-19 balls, but it comes with 3 pairs of hands. You got your fists, you got your fighting hands, and you got your blaster hands. 3 faceplates: the serious face, the screaming face, and a smirking face. The expensive base that I'm pretty sure they're going to charge you a arm and a leg for. But if you don't have Broly, this is a great opportunity for grab them, especially if you're a big Dragon Ball Z Broly fan like I am. Here's a closer look at it. Looks really good, looks bulky. The articulation on an older figure of this magnitude, because the joints are so big, it's pretty well done. Again, I'd have to get mine out to compare, but this gold is really nice and shiny. The gems, like I said before, really, really stand out. And it just looks like just a really nice figure and looks really, really bright. I don't remember his feet being really long like that. They look oddly long and skinny. And also with the red going around his ankles, I don't remember that. I don't know. I don't remember the red being down here at all. Maybe that's something I overlooked, but it just kind of looks goofy with the paint job like that. Uh-oh, camera. So go to the next one. Here's the back shot of him. Nothing important. You kind of see his double hinged knees. And you can see that his little skirt thing here is in 3 different pieces. You got the one piece right here, the one that goes around the left side and the right side. Here's his screaming pose, still the same fist. The yelling face looks really good. You can see that light hitting those gems, so they're translucent, which looks really, really nice. Here's his blaster hand with his smirky face. A better look at that smirking face. So he's going to be very limited because he is so bulky and all that. But hey, man, like, I think it's really, really nice that they have this one coming out. Like, it's really, really cool for all those people that missed him before. I just want to see if there's bigger differences from the one I own. Here, this is the exact same promotional photo that they had with the original one, him holding up the Goku. You can even look at this Goku. This is 1.0 version of Goku. You can tell by the hip construction, that's the biggest giveaway. But this is the really, like, the very first version of Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Goku. So they're dating themselves here, saying this is the original model make articulation of the old figure. It's not a remake, so don't expect 2025 articulation and structure. It's going to be the older one, just re-released for you. I kind of wanted to re-release, but if this is what we got, it's not bad. And here's the next one. It does show that he's got one of the stands holding the ball and running towards it. So a good action pose, what you can do with him. Like I said, he's going to be really limited for what you get, but Broly is coming. Let's go to that cool photo here. I really like this photo. I think that's a cool photo. So if you're interested, that's my thoughts on it. I think it's really cool. Let me pop over to Premium Bandai and see if he's on there yet. Because it said the 24th. Is he? Yep, he's on there. He is on there. Ooh, Nikes. Let's see if Cap is white. Okay, that looks pretty good. So it is on Premium Bandai. It is a worldwide exclusive. It's available right now for pre-order if you want to grab one. November of 2025 is when he's going to release. So 2025 is cooking. You're going to be able to get your 40th anniversary reissue of SH Figuarts Broly, $90. Usually there's that $10 shipping. If you happen to get the Super Saiyan version of Daima Goku, during that they had a promotion where you could get free shipping on one Dragon Ball figure. That it goes until January 31st. So you could use it on this, you could use it on another Daima figure, but I don't think there's any free shipping. We can scroll down here. So this product includes the SH Figuarts Broly, which released in November of 2014. So definitely a lot older than I thought. This is this is an 11-year-old figure, guys. So just think what it's going to be like 11 years ago and how these figures are produced. So expect that released in there in a Dragon Ball 40th anniversary commemorative base. So it's definitely being, and it's a really old main body, exchangeable hands left and right. We already saw those. Fist, blaster hands, fighting hands, 3 FX parts, which are the 3 balls, and the 40th anniversary base. You can buy 12 if you want. So you can spend $1,200 and get you a Broly. So he's up for pre-order right now. We are affiliates here on the channel, so if they ever give me a link, I can give you a link to that as well. They never gave me one for the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta for Daima, so I don't know. It's kind of hit and miss anymore. I don't know what's going on with them with their affiliate program. So he's available. Here, let me I'll post it in the chat here. So if you guys are interested, go over there and get you a pre-order. So Premium Bandai ships to United States and usually Japan, I think. So that's the unfortunate part. But you can also pick them up probably from Big Bad Kappa after the fact, just for increased price. So probably around 115, 120, 125 probably is what I expect him to be on those other sites. All right, so let's go to the next one. So alongside of that one, they also announced we also have one more item coming as a result of everyone voting. The cooler 40th anniversary Porter scheduled for February. So this one's probably gonna be a late February pre-order coming out in probably December of 2025. This is just going to be the fourth form version of Cooler, or final form version of Cooler. Exact same figure with the base. So this one was a premium Bandai as well. The original figure, awesome figure. Love this figure. I think this one was a 2021 release. Like, it is a cool figure. I think I've got the review of this one on my channel. Can't remember if I did a review on this one or not. But yeah, super cool figure. One of my favorites in my collection. I would say my top three, floating four right now, are probably the legendary Goku, the final form Cooler, King Cold, and second form Frieza. So he's definitely one of my top. So if you don't own this figure, it gives you an opportunity to go out and buy the new Cooler, or old Cooler, just with a nice fancy base. So I kind of hope they would sell these bases. It'd be kind of cool if they just sell these bases just by themselves for like $10. That'd be really nice. If somebody doesn't have one, they could go ahead and pick up the base. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Also, it's gonna be a little weird. It's not gonna be as nice whenever I bring this up, but they did announce that the Tamashii art is coming. It's just a picture frame of 3D art. Just gonna be a statue to put it on your desk. I think it's almost like a shadow light box, which is kind of cool. So to commemorate Dragon Ball and Akira Toriyama, they're coming out with this one. It's a brand new line coming to Tamashii Nations, Tamashii Art. Interior decorations with 3D art designed to fit your lifestyle. World's first display of Dragon Ball Tamashii Nations Figure Expo. So full information coming in March of 2025. I mean, these are cool. And of course, there's just their logo, trying to be all fancy and whatnot. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Like, are you excited for this? Like, I don't know if I would be excited for a picture frame. I guess it just depends on the price on everything. So I'm just kind of curious on like what your guys' value is on this. Is like, yeah, I'm totally gonna get that. I think that would be really, really cool on my bookshelf as a display piece, or you're like, nah, I'm good. So he's $100. Burgos says he's already sold out in Japan. Who's sold out? The Broly's already sold out in Japan? It looks cool. Would rather have the Goku in figure form, LOL. Yeah, if you get like End of Z flying off with Oob version of Goku, I would rather have that as a figure than a statue. But like, if that's a $20 frame, yeah, Broly sold out? Crazy. It's gonna be there for like a month, guys. I would imagine. I would be very surprised in the United States if he sells out, especially at the $90 price tag. But you know, here is the Dragon Ball frame. $20, I would totally get it. $40, absolutely not. $30, probably not either. So if it's like 25, I'd buy it. So it just depends on how they match. How they color it, I guess, and what the release looks like. So, I guess I want to ask you guys this too. I know we talked about it last time in the previous stream, but what are you guys' thoughts on like the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Daima? I'm gonna put a poll out because I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna start a poll. What is your thoughts on? Did I even spell that right? Do you like the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? Yes or no? And did you pre-order it? I think it's cool. I think it's cool for this, so I can see chat, and I accidentally hit the mute button. You can hear me now, though? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Somebody asked me before if, in my thumbnail, if everything was out in 2025. Everything does come out in 2025. How's your night been? It's been good, brother. It's been nice to just kind of sit down, talk about figures. We did the survey from Tamashii that was posted in the Discord. So we did that. I kind of talked about like what my train of thought was going into voting, which I thought was pretty fun. And then we took a look at Broly and Cooler, and then we have a poll. Do you like the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and did you buy it? But earlier in the night, YouTube, The Dark Knight, which I love your name, Batman is my favorite superhero of all time. Fun fact. But here is the lineup of my thumbnail. Okay, I don't know which one's gonna look the best. That one's okay. I can center it here. There we go. So there's my thumbnail. Somebody just asked if all these figures are out. I know a handful of them are, or one of them is, but I don't remember the dates. So we're gonna look that up right now so we can get that accurate information. Now, not all of these are, some of these are out, like I know Pain is out in Japan. So not all of these are worldwide exclusives. And they do come out depending on different days. So like the Pain, that will come out, that's already out in Japan. That literally just dropped because reviews are coming out for people that live in Japan. Like I think Rockchala might have one. I know Ace, I think, put one out or something like that. But Pain will not be out until later next month because we're always a month behind. So let's go here. Let's see. I don't remember. I think, because Pain is coming out in March of 2025. So probably the end of February. So we're about a month away for him being here out in the States. Is the Okaroon a general release? Yes. Okaroon is a general release, not a premium Bandai. Person Exists says, I saw a review of that Okaroon and man, I need him. Yeah, Okaroon's not out here yet. He comes out in the States in February, so probably a month from now. So he's starting to hit Japan release as well. Everything that I have, I pre-order everything domestically. I either go through Kappa Hobby, I go through either Amazon if it's a general release, easy one to get, or I go through Kappa Hobby to get all my figures. I don't really like importing them. I don't care that much to get them a month early. I get it, I go cool, I set it up and I put it on my shelf and forget it. So it's not like, a huge thing for me. But Okaroon is out in Japan. It's coming out in February of 2025 here domestically. I know Gone is a little ways out from Hunter x Hunter. Obviously I had to represent. Love me some Hunter x Hunter. He is coming out in July, so I would expect him in June in Japan. So you do have that. So June in import. If you want to wait for domestic release, it is in July of 2025. Luffy. Is in June of 2025. That's also a general release. You can get it where you want them. He will be $35 June 2025, or domestically if you want to import them or importing them, it'll probably be May, probably late May. Ichigo, the Getsuka Tensho version. He is $80. He is coming out in July of 2025. So going to be out in June, July. They're kind of like the JJK ones in my opinion. Like the second line, the young Gojo and the young Geto. Those are really high, $75. They seem very generic or basic. And it was kind of odd that those came out at that high price point. Maybe that's where people are right now with the Kaiju number 9 figures. They are a little bit more expensive. I do have pretty much all of them. I have Mina, I have Reno, I have Kikaru, I have Kaiju number 8. I really want, and I have Kaiju number 9. I want a Kafka. That would be really nice to have, but they are, I think, capitalizing when it comes to price range for those to be a little bit higher. And I don't know if it's just Kaiju number 8, it just kind of hit that peak, and now it's like the people that like it will stick with it. The people that don't want to stick with it or like enjoyed it for the hype, kind of like what happened to Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer was like when the movie came out, episode 19 dropped with Ryu and Tanjiro, everybody freaked out. The movie came out, it was top selling, and that was kind of just, I don't want to say fizzled out because it's still really good. but just the hype around it for everything kind of dwindled away a little bit. So I don't know if that's what's happening with kaiju. Like, they'll just sit on the shelf for a while. I really enjoy it. And maybe I think the one that's going to take its place is, it might be Sakamoto Days. I don't know if you guys, are you guys reading or watching Sakamoto Days? Sakamoto Days is, think of like John Wick if his wife didn't die, is the a description I've heard before. But that one I think is up there to take its place. It's about the assassination, one of the best assassins in an assassin's world. Everybody, there's a bounty on him. All these people try to come and kill him. It's pretty cool. There's 2 episodes out, maybe 3. No, tomorrow's the 3rd episode. It's Netflix. It's week to week. It's pretty good. So if you have Netflix, check it out. It's dropping, I think, sub and dubbed at the same time. So I'm actually watching it, but I'm also reading it. I'm in volume 10. There's 15 out. I'm in volume 10. It's pretty good. What are your thoughts on Sakamoto Days, Action Figure Avenue? Are you a big fan of Sakamoto Days? Would you recommend it to anybody in the chat? So that kind of explains Dark Knight. So if you happen to watch the VOD, that's kind of where we're at on release dates and stuff. So you guys want to kind of go over, let me go kind of over what I am picking up. I actually have, like, there's so much stuff coming out. I'm kind of dipping my toes. Like, the manga where I'm at, man, it is so awesome. Like, it is really, really cool. All right, so we're kind of, I guess, kind of went through a couple of them. So, we talked about the Shira Hoshina from Kaiju number 8. I guess I can bring that one up quick. I guess I should. Those. Let's go back to full camera real quick. Let's do. Hoshina. Don't know. Let's do. Actually, rather than doing Kappa, let's do Big Bad. Because then I can just search with the screen up and not have to do this. So I don't think they have that bad of stuff on there. Shot Big Bad. Okay. I'm going to leave this list up because I'm not going to remember it. Here's Big Bad. All right. So Big Bad Toy Store. Hoshina. Oh my gosh. So I am getting him. So this is the Vice Captain. Really cool. This is what I'm really excited about. He comes with his knives. He comes with his mask. If you read the manga, there's something else that happens. So I kind of wanted them to wait before they made him. So this is definitely going to be like what you have seen in the anime. This is that version of Hoshina. I'm picking him up personally. I'm a big fan of Kaiju number 8. I posted in the Discord, if you guys saw, of what was it, Kaiju number 8, Kafka, Kiriko, and Reno dropped in Fortnite. I snagged those. I had to have those, especially with Kafka being Kaiju number 8. I'm super stoked about that. So I've already paid him off. He is Shinomina. Yes. She's actually on my shelf. She's up there. Yep, she's out. Kikoro. I don't, man, her name is so hard to find. How do you spell it? Mia? I don't know if that's right. Oh my gosh, I can't spell her name. Somebody spell her name. Oh, there it is. Yeah, she's out. She's $80. She's a small figure. I have her. She's small, but that axe is super cool. The one thing that I did not like with this figure, and I will knock it till the end of time, is the fact that she didn't come with her mask. That is just a pain in the butt. Like, she doesn't come with her mask at all. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, the bodysuits, the mask, to keep them all uniformed, I wanted the mask with it, but it doesn't come with the mask. So that kind of bothered me a lot. But yes, she's out. She's $80 though. It's expensive. That axe is huge though. Oh yeah, I got the Kafka in Fortnite. Yeah, man, let's go. Burgo says SH Figuarts 8's getting rave reviews. Poll are saying people, I'm assuming, are saying among the best SH figure ever released. Oh yeah, people, I see it now. I got the Fortnite Kaiju number 8 skins. LOL. Me too, man. I got all of them. I got the whole bundle. I had the V-Bucks for it. I went ahead and just did it all. But yeah, Shinomina is out. So I already have her. Luffy SH Figuarts. All right, so I guess we can just do that one. And this is the re-release. As you guys saw, we gave one of these away on the Figmas. Now, we didn't do one this year because of everything going on. We plan on getting back to that, doing the Figmas. But I do plan on getting the re-release of the Raid on Onigashima arc version of Luffy, the Wano version. I plan on picking that one up. $35. It's re-releasing here soon. So, I'm getting this one. This is the newest arc. So if you're caught up in the manga or in the anime, I think they're there in the anime. It is the Egghead Island version of Luffy. The cool thing about this is like all three Luffys, all three faces work on all of them. So like they're all interchangeable. So now you have, if you have all three Luffys, you literally have 3 sets of faces that will work on and interchange through all of them, which I think is a really, really cool piece. I also pre-ordered the Gum Gum optional parts. This will allow you to do the Gum Gum Gatling. It'll be the Battle Axe. I think that's the Spear, Whip, Gum Gum Pistol, Bazooka. I think that's just another whip showing how bendy the leg is. But yeah, I'm getting those parts as well, which is going to be really cool. So I am picking that up as well. I am getting the Piccolo Daima. I am getting the Piccolo Daima. I like this Piccolo. I think he looks cool. I want him like that, but I want him like cross-legged. I think that would be really, really cool. So just have that one as well. So I'm getting that one as well. $60 coming out in anytime now, January, February. So he should be right around the corner. I did pre-order Pain. Nintendo. Let's do Pain SH Figuarts. Oh gosh. Yeah, I got Pain. He's $94. I don't think he was that expensive when I bought him. But I am getting Pain. This is probably one of my most anticipated. It's already out. I know it's imported. But I'm getting him domestically. I think I pre-ordered from Kappa. But I'm getting Pain with the soft goods. I really hope this is the start of the creation of the Akatsuki. So I already do have him paid off, picking him up as well. Zoro. Zoro's coming out in 2025 in April. So it's just getting crazy of how much good stuff is coming out in 2025 in the realm of SH Figuarts. Like just One Piece alone, you're gonna have Zoro. Eventually, I would imagine they're gonna come out with the Usopp and the Sanji that they've showed at the event a month or so ago. Those won't be coming out. You got Teach coming out, so you got another big figure. You got the Luffy from Egghead. So there's a lot of stuff coming out. I do have the East Blue version of Zoro. I really like the East Blue Saga. That's what I connect to with the most. So I do have him coming as well. Ace. Oh my gosh. I do have Ace coming as well. Excited for this one. I love the fact like this is the way that Tamashii needs to make figures going forward. They're making Ace, and they're literally giving him anything and everything he needs for his entire existence inside the anime, which I think is, or in the manga, in the series, which I think is really, really cool. You get the cloth, the soft goods for his scarf and his cloak for being Alabasta. You get all these super awesome overexpression face, which definitely meets, and just look at the amount of stuff you're getting for this figure. It is going to be insane. And of course you get a Luffy face, which you can use on any of the previous Luffy's, all 3 of them, which I think is really cool. So there's definitely a lot, and you get effects pieces, you get a lot of hands, you get 1, 2, 3 sets of hands, plus you get another 2.5 sets of just Flame Fist stuff, which I think is really cool. So I am getting Ace. He's kind of expensive, for sure. Let's do Young Toguro. Another $95 SH Figuarts Young Toguro. This is going to go in the Yu Yu Hakusho realm. Big fan of Yu Yu Hakusho. Needed this one. This might be where, I don't know. I'm really kind of up in the air if this is where Yu Yu Hakusho will end for me. I don't know. It depends on what version of Kuwabara they make, what version of Kurama they make, and Hiei. I would like all those as well, but the version of these that they've made is going to be the fact of, like, it is the Dark Tournament towards the end, before, like, where I thought the anime should have ended was in the Dark Tournament in this era, but, like, I just don't want that version of Kuwabara. I want him in his all blue with a spirit sword. I don't really care. I guess if you make Kurama, I want him to have his general with, like, exchangeable parts for the fox form, but I'm definitely getting Toguro to go along my Hiei, or not Hiei, oh my gosh, Yusuke. So these two, I don't know if this is going to just be a 2-piece, have them together, kind of clashing, put next to the manga that I have, or if I'm going to go deep down this line. I really haven't decided. I guess it really depends on what Tamashi's going to do with this line. If these are the only 2 that we're going to get, but then we get some offshoots of, like, the white version, like the white suit version of Kurama or something, I don't know if I'll do it. But these 2 look epic together. It looks so cool. You're going to get these punching faces, which is going to be super cool. I'm super excited for that, so you can have them just beat the hell out of each other. Pergo says, it's funny, Ace and Pain are almost the same price, and yet Pain comes with barely anything. Yeah, I think it definitely is. I don't know what it is. Like, you can't even blame it on, like, popularity or anything. I'm not sure what the driving force of what costs what. I don't know if because Pain was the very first figure. I guess not. I guess that's incorrect, because Itachi was the first figure that comes with the cloak. So I don't know, maybe they put the production cost of the cloak inside of Pain to help pay that off, and maybe every Akatsuki down the road will be cheaper because the cloak is already made. Maybe they're just going to generalize it for all of them. I'm not sure why they are the same. Like, when I saw the price for Ace, I almost had a double take. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever of why he is the price he is, and then, like, Toguro, like, is the same price as Pain, which is the same price as Ace, and Ace definitely blows him out of the water when it comes to accessories and just stuff you get in the box. So I'm not pretty sure. I maybe somebody didn't type a 0 somewhere, because I feel like we're getting Ace for very, very cheap. Rich Shaw says Pain is one of the most anticipated as well. Pain is awesome. Yeah, Pain is so big. He is one of the biggest, he is one of the biggest, like, villains that people love in Naruto. I don't know if it's a popularity thing, because, I mean, Ace is in one of the most popular and the, like, best-selling manga of all time, but he's not the main character. He's not one of the biggest villains. So he is kind of set aside, even though he's Luffy's brother, he is set aside to being a side character. So that could be the ruling too, where it's like, all those main staple pieces, you're gonna have, Cell, Kid Buu, Vegeta, stuff like that, like in Dragon Ball, like where those key villains are going to be more desired and more anticipated, so you're gonna have, your Pain, Madara, Toby, like those things. Like, I'm not completely sure how they figure out their pricing. I don't know if they're capitalizing, and kind of like what we talked about with Kaiju. Maybe they're just capitalizing on the hype of the anime or the moment, because Naruto is really eating good right now in SH Figuarts form, because we haven't even got there. Because, like, I've got Tsunade coming, I've got Shikamaru coming, I've got Hinata coming, not counting Pain. Like they've already said there's another version of a Jiraiya coming. I hope he comes with the Sage mode with the 2 frogs on his shoulder and stuff. So like, it's kind of hard to determine what are Tamashi's factors for making a price point. You know what I mean? So it's kind of odd. Burgo says green uniform Yusuke. Yeah, dude. If we get the green, I'm absolutely buying the green. I wanted the green to start. I'm okay with this one. With the yellow and blue, like the dark tournament arc, but absolutely want the green uniform instead. Craftlex is in the house. He says he's lurking, out eating dinner. Hey man, you enjoy your dinner, man. The VOD will be here. We're streaming every Friday in January and February. Make it when you can. Please don't cause any inconvenience. Enjoy your time out. It is Friday night, so we're here. The VOD will always be up. All right, so we kind of talked about that. Is there anything like chat? Like, this is a question for you. I'm pretty limited. I try to kind of narrow as much collection as I can. Like, I kind of dabble. I've got, I think, 2 Mafex. I don't really dabble a lot too much into Mafex. You know, I do mainly SH Figuarts. There's the Tamashi Zeros. They're Figuart Zeros. There's Storm Collectibles. Like, chat, what is your most anticipated figure of 2025? Put it in the chat. We'll go on to Big Bad. We'll take a look at it. Because, like, I'm pretty narrow when it comes to my collection. And that's just because of price, availability, and really what I enjoy, you know, anime basically is Tamashi's doing it the best in my opinion, out of everybody. If you're a fighting game fan, like I know Mars is, like, dude, like Storm Collectibles is killing it. So like mine is mainly like I'm getting Killua and Gon from Hunter x Hunter, obviously. Like I wore the shirt. You know, I'm getting Rengoku from Demon Slayer. We're getting Teach. We're getting Egghead Luffy. We're getting like there's so much stuff. All right. Action Figure says mine is Todoroki. So let's take a look at Todoroki. Let's go back to Big Bad. Let's talk about it. So this is gonna be from MHA Shoto Todoroki. Let's see if we can find him. Is this SH Figuarts? Yes. Oh my gosh, there's too many figures. Let's go Tamashi. No spoilers in the chat. Really, really cool moment. And it comes with a lot of like decent accessories. I love the fact they're getting MHA. I do feel like they're a little late to the game. With the manga and where the anime is, I feel like it meandered a little bit. I think it did lose quite a bit of momentum. You know, if they would have brought this stuff out, I would say, let's say, like season 3, All Might versus All for One, right at that point, like, dude, you would have got me. I would have probably bought all these figures. But right now, I just don't like the way the story's shaping out. I'm more of a Deku guy. I know that's kind of weird. I know a lot of people like Deku, and I like Bakugo. I do like Todoroki. I did think about dabbling in the sense where I get all 3. Like, I get the big 3. They did tease. I don't know if you guys saw. I'm sure you did, because you guys are Hawkeyes on the internet more than I am. But they did tease that All Might's coming out in this line. So depending on which version of All Might, because this is going to be, like, obviously Todoroki doesn't change very much from the original, like, from the space of the show once he gets his, like, his lame hero outfit, which is pretty much this, which looks like the high school uniform with straps on. This one's going to be used from when he first gets his uniform all the way towards the end, which I think is cool. But like Deku, he changes. Like, you don't have the base Deku, you have the war version of Deku towards the end. What version of All Might are we going to get? Are we going to get the mech suit version that's about to happen in the anime right now? Or are we going to get like full on season 1 version of All Might? That will determine what he looks like and if I get it. But I mean, if you're a My Hero Academia fan, like, these figures look sick. Like, they are so nice looking. I just don't know if, like, because what is he? Yeah, he's $80. Like, do I like this series enough to put this, you know, to spend literally $300 to get the top 3, maybe 100, you know, maybe another 100 to get All Might. I don't know. It just really depends. And plus, like, the 3, like Todoroki, my Deku, Kacchan, and All Might. Outside of that, like, I feel like there's not very many cool characters outside of that. You got some of the villains that are cool. You got Toga, you got Dabi, stuff like that. But definitely a super cool looking figure. I love, like, just look at the expressions on these faces, man. Just such, like, Tamashii is cooking right now. Like, just such a cool looking figure. So that is going to be Action Figure Avenue's most anticipated figure of 2025. He is releasing in June, so we got a little bit, but that's all right. So let's move on. If you guys want to leave in a chat, we will take a look at your most anticipated figure of 2025. This is a very hard question for me. Jackson, why? Give me your top 3. How about that? Give me one. You can do it. Story Collector's new Baki looks amazing. Finally, a true 1/12, and it's only $25. Yeah. So, this is one that we looked at. Storm. Hopefully it brings it up. Yeah, here it is. Okay, 40th anniversary Goku. Is that the small Goku that flies the dragon? But yeah, old food, like, so that's gonna be premium Bandai. P Bandai. Can we find him anymore? Let's see. Well, click on here. Get in there. Oh, let's go Dragon Ball. Ooh. Let's go. Okay. So this is the older style battle clothes that's coming out. Premium Bandai. It's shipping. So, Jackson, if you're interested in, like, I don't know if you got your shipping notification or if you got them from Premium Bandai, shipping the 4th of February. So a week from Tuesday, which is super cool. This guy looks cool. I have one complaint with this figure. It's nothing with the figure in a whole. I just kind of wish that he had, like, you know, he's got this face, which is like his sweating, I'm worried face. I wanted his, like, laying on the side, tear down the side of his face, hole in it, you know, like maybe a breastplate that I could remove and change out. Like, I wanted that with the hole when Frieza kills him. That's the only thing missing with this, and that's my biggest thing with this figure, is I feel like Vegeta's biggest moment in this uniform, in the saga, is not there. There is no hole in the chest. There is no tear down the side of his face, basically giving his pride and his comeuppance to Goku, and putting all his faith in him. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, such a cool figure. I'm excited for it. It's no longer available on Premium Bandai. It is $60. It was pre-orderable from June 28th to September 1st of 2024. Coming out in February. Watch out your other retailers. Watch out Big Bad. Watch out Kappa. Anywhere else you get him. Probably, you know, your import sites will probably get copies of him. Expect to pay a little bit more than that $60. I would expect, on average, Kappa does, I think, like, if a figure is 60 and it's 70 to be shipped, plus like $15. So what is that? That's, so 70 plus 50. So he'll probably be 85 on Kappa. He will probably be, I think it's like $40 plus. So I think he'll be $100 over on Big Bad. Usually Big Bad does $40 difference from Premium Bandai price. And Kappa usually does 15 plus whatever the shipping is. So if this was 60, 70, so he'll probably be $85 over on Kappa. Guesstimation, no inside information, but yeah, I think I'm super excited for this figure. And the fact that we literally don't have to wait very long, it is right around the corner, which is so cool. I'm so excited. All right, so that is Jackson's. Oh, we gotta look at Shikamaru. I'm just doing that because I'm just selfish. Like, I love Shikamaru. I'm a huge Naruto fan. I didn't start this channel being a Naruto fan, and I love Naruto. It's more been Dragon Ball based, but I'd love to deep dive into more Naruto stuff. So definitely leave a like on this stream, or let me know in a comment somewhere that you want more Naruto stuff if you're interested in that, because I absolutely love Naruto. I have literally all 72 volumes of the manga right down there, so I own it all. Shikamaru looks cool. Mars on our stream from this week, he mentioned that his guesstimation is from where? Let's go down. Let's see these photos here. From this here. Now, I think this might be a little bit. I think it'd be cool if his prediction is right. So this right here is the Shadow Jutsu. The Shadow Binding Jutsu. He thinks because of this in the pose that Hidan is right around the corner. I think that would be a weird choice when it comes to the Akatsuki. I think that one I don't think would work. I don't think we're ready for Hidan yet. I think they got to bolster their premium Bandai side of things because I think that's where Hidan would sell. They are making every single one of these figures in the Naruto line general release. So my thing with this is if they're making it general release, they've got to sell. I don't know if Hidan is a big enough sell for a general release figure. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong because it would be easier for everybody to get. I just don't know if it would sell that much. The thing is this is the, he's holding the lighter. He's got Asano's blade. So, obviously this is post time skip because he's got the war part. He's got the breastplate. So I don't know. It would be really cool and I would be on board. I just don't think Hidan would be it. If they're going to make another Akatsuki member, I would expect one of two things. Either they're going to really hammer down on the Itachi that's already out, the top 99 version, or they're going to remake that version with more accessories to fill the anime. And if they don't do that, maybe they will do a Kasame. Those are my two guesses. If they're going to do another Akatsuki member, I would imagine a re-release of Itachi inside the anime version, not a top 99, or they will do a Kasame to go with that Itachi. I just want the hat. They need to come with the Itachi with the hat. That would be sick. So those are the two most anticipated figures by Jackson. Jackson, we're only going to do two of yours, but I personally took on Shikamaru because I'm excited for that figure as well. It was hard to boil down, everyone. I'm so hyped for it. Yeah. Craft Collect says PC Toys illustration and Marvel Legends 79 Sentinel is what I'm hyped for. Yes, I don't think that's not on Big Bad, right? Because isn't that I think, let me go to full screen here real quick. Just in case I type something incorrectly, I don't want to, Marvel, what is it? Marvel 97 Sentinel. Yeah, here it is. Cause I think that was a Hasbro, Hasbro Pulse. Yeah, get off of here. Oh, it's not even up anymore. Can I just look at the photo though? What? Okay, hold on. Why won't I do that? Can I just look at the photo? Images. Let's just look at the image. There we go. Oh my gosh. Don't load that website again. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Nope. Let's do this one. There we go. So this is the Marvel Legends series X-Men 97 Sentinel. Looks sick. Correct me if I'm wrong, Craft, but I think this is the Hasbro Pulse. It's kind of like a Kickstarter. They kickstart it, you pre-order into it. If it gets enough benefactors, you get it. And I think it was like, if it passed, you get the figure, obviously. But then if it got so many donors, kind of like in Kickstarter, you get the Tri-Head, I think, which is super cool. So X-Men 97 fans out there is the Sentinel one. I think this is really cool. And don't get me wrong, I love X-Men. I love X-Men 97. I mean, I'm sitting next to my X-Men comics. They're literally right there. So I love me some X-Men, but I kind of wish that I was in the know if I would have gotten the the comic book version, not the stylistic in the 97, but this figure looks sick. This is what is that? Because they're 6 inches. So what is he, like 2 feet or something like that? So he's huge. Like if these guys are 6 inches, he's got to be 24 easily to go along with these stuff. But I think it's a really cool figure. I think he was pretty expensive if I remember. Yeah. Oh, you can get it from Hong Kong right now for $1,700. Don't do that. Yeah. Oh, here's the price. He is 22 inches. I was incorrect. I was 10. He is 10 inches, almost 11 inches wide, and 22.2 inches tall. That is insane. That is a really big figure. I think he was like $200, $250 maybe. But if you're a Marvel Legends series collector, X-Men 97 to go with your X-Men 97 $25 hardback board figures, this was definitely an ad. And you're right, Crafts. I've got to see this, man. When this comes in, if you bought it, you got to put pictures in the Discord. I've got to see this one in hand. All right, so we'll go ahead and go back to shut all these down. I'll go back to Shikamaru here. We already took a look at that. All right. Burrow said, bought SH Figuarts Blue Eyes for like $100 off Amazon. Looking forward to Dark Magician, but not going deep into the line. Yeah, Dark Magician. Yes. Magician. Yeah, so this is the... I don't know why they don't do the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff from under the SH Figuarts line. They are doing it under the SH Monster Arts line. It's really weird. I don't know why they're doing that. I know they're like cards that Yugi plays, but it's kind of weird that Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon were in the Monster Arts line. Maybe you guys can explain that to me, but being an anime, being a pretty much really realistically a character inside the anime, this figure looks sick. Do not know a single thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. I've seen this guy before. I've seen the meme. It should have been me. Like, oh, excuse me. Sorry, sneeze is coming on. But dude, such a cool looking figure. Like, it is gonna be sick. I know a lot of buddies of mine in the figure community that I met through Discord and YouTube. This whole endeavor is like, they're Yu-Gi-Oh fans and they are all about it. They cannot wait to add this guy. I just want them to make the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh, Yugi, I'm assuming that's what his name is. I don't know. You're gonna bash me on the internet because I do not know Yu-Gi-Oh. But if they make they need to make the main character. They need to make is it Kita? I don't remember his name either. They need to make him too, like in the SH Figuarts line. But dude, this is a sick figure. $95. He's pretty big too, isn't he? Yeah, he's 7 inches. I'm surprised he's not bigger with that really tall hat and stuff. He just looks big, but he's only 7 inches, which I think is odd. So that is, oh my God, we're all right. Now the comments are coming in. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. That is Burgos's most anticipated. Sherwin James, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for being here. Been watching since last year. Just rarely comment. My most anticipated are SH Figuart Ichigo Kurosaki Getsugo Tensho. My next two are just the lines itself. SH Figuart Hunter x Hunter line and the Lord of the Rings line. Well, Sherwin, thank you so much. I've seen your name on the channel. I appreciate the support. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm being able to connect with you. Thank you so much for all the support and literally watching for the last year. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Sorry for, disappearing on you, but so we're going to take a look at the SH Figuart Ichigo, and we might just have something in common because I know I've said this before, and maybe you've never heard me say this, or maybe this is the 110th time you've heard me say this. This is my favorite character of anime. I absolutely freaking love Ichigo. He's my favorite character. Not by any stretch of the imagination is this one of my favorite. This isn't even in my top 10 anime of all time. Maybe that's something we'll do for another stream. But he is definitely my favorite character of all time. And the fact they're making the masked version of Ichigo, I love the Hueco Mundo arc and I watched dub when I first enjoyed it. And with the watery voice of the demon when he had the mask on, when he went holified, just was so cool. But Sherwin, do you want me to tell you what I think is the biggest complaint with this figure? Absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. The face plates that you get with it, The sword looks sick. And I have the Demon Slayer line, and I do have the other version of Ichigo with the dual blade Zangetsu, and I have the Thousand Blood War arc version of Ichigo. But my biggest complaint is this right here. Like, why is it just solid black? It's off. Like, it's ridiculous. It needs to have the red out border. Like, I don't know why they just did straight black. It needs the red border. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that drives me nuts, and it kind of attacks the accuracy that Tamashii is really good with. Like, they are really good at accuracy when it comes to anime adaptations in their figures. Like, if this character does not wear these clothes, it doesn't get this form. They're very accurate, but like, they messed that up. It needs the red outer border of the Getsuga Tensho. I don't know why they did it. I might have to customize that. I might have to tape that bad boy off and give it a light spray of red paint on the tips just to make sure it's accurate to the anime. But I am so excited for this. You get the standard face, you get the bleeding face, you get when he first broke into hollow form, when he went insane, and then of course the full mask. I'm just telling you right now, it's 100% going to be full mask for me. I don't know how you're planning on I don't know how you plan on posing your Ichigo Sherwin, but I am absolutely putting the mask on, and the other ones will probably never see the light of day. Personally, I might buy two. I haven't decided, but I'm right there with you. And also, SH Figuarts Hunter x Hunter line, yeah, we gotta support it. We get Gon, we get Killua. I'm hoping we get, oh my gosh, I'm so blanking right now. The clown, Hisoka. I think it's Hisoka. Like, I hope we get him as well, because I want the other characters as well, but I want the bad guy. You know, I want the bad guy. Like, I want a bad guy. We need it. Jackson said, yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Jackson says, yeah, I got my notification for him and Chala Goku. Yep, I got mine as well. Shipping the same day. Dead Vegeta. Yeah. Burgo says, as of right now, I would say Ace and the new Dragon Ball Kids Goku. Oh, is that the Super Saiyan version of the Daima Goku you're talking about? But yeah, Ace looks sick, and we've already looked at Ace. So I'd be down for some Naruto content. Heck yeah, Jackson. Thank you. That'd be sick. Francesco, I'm late, but hey, Snook. Hope the stream is going well. I received my SH Figuarts Portuguese Ace a couple days ago. You're gonna love it when it gets yours. Oh my gosh, Francesco, that's awesome. If you're not part of the Discord, can't remember if you are. I think you are, but if you haven't, you need to post photos on there so we can take a look. I'm really excited to see that figure. I am so. And don't worry about being late. You're here. You showed up. I appreciate it. We're gonna be here every Friday in January and in February. So we haven't missed a stream yet. We're gonna be streaming next Friday. So you have plenty of time to catch up. Don't worry about that. I just appreciate you stopped in and spent like 2 seconds and sent me a message. It really means a lot to me. Action Figure Avenue says, also Gone. Gone looks sick. And they get the rock, paper, scissors in there. Let's go. Love it. Craft Glass, I was risking buying 2 of them Sentinels at $180-ish. That display is going to be one of the biggest. Dude, if you bought 2, like, I almost feel like you got to buy 3. You know, maybe, you know, have 2 fighting, one with the different head on. Maybe take that other one, use it as trade bait to bolster up your other collection. I don't know. Yeah. Sure one says, yes, the Getsuga effect is based on the manga and there is no red in the manga. And I really like the anime version. Yeah, I like the anime version. I just think the red border really matches the aesthetic with the red in his hilt. You know, in the red underneath his cloak. Like, I don't know. Like, I get it, but like, let's be honest, like, most people are drawn to more of the anime, but yeah, I like the red one a lot. Burgo, so no, the 40th anniversary Kid Goku with Shenron. Oh, yeah. I think that one looks sick. Are we getting that one though? I know it's not a States exclusive. Like, are we actually getting that one in the States? I know there's not been any information on that yet. But I think they're supposed to say something here soon. I don't think it's officially been out yet. I haven't seen anything. Nobody in the Discord has pinged me on it. What the hell is going on? You know when you like randomize, is that repeat? You know when you randomize a song on or on YouTube or Amazon, it just goes to a different playlist that you told not to? Dumb. I got him on a Japanese site. Oh, okay. So you're importing them. That's cool. You have to drop him in the Discord when you get him. Where'd you go? A reputable one like Ami Ami or anything like that? Do you guys import or do you guys buy domestically? I buy domestically. And if you guys, you know what we'll do? We're gonna do a poll. Let's start a poll. Where? Oh my gosh, why is that M so big? Did I spell that right? I don't care. We're going to put it down there. All right, new poll, guys. Where do you buy your figures? Do you buy domestically here in the States or wherever you reside? If you happen to not reside in the States, or do you import your figures? I personally buy it domestically. I just think it's easier for me. I don't really, I understand the benefit sometimes, especially with those shipping and those prices different. Sometimes you can stack up a lot, especially through those third-party channels. But, you know, for me personally, I like to support here locally. I really like Big Bad, how they operate. Kappa's been really good to me. I get, obviously, Premium Bandai, and the time wait doesn't bother me. I know some people like to get it like a month early, especially if you're a YouTuber and you want to do content on it, being that hub. And some people like freaking Ami Ami. Like Ami Ami has been great to a lot of people. Hobby Geki I know has been really good lately, or has been good. I don't know if they're going still through their troubles, but yeah. Burgos says, yeah, not super well known, but I've bought plenty of figures from them. Oh, sick. Jackson, I import if it's a Premium Bandai and I missed the original pre-order. Oh, okay. Yeah, because domestically, if it's a Premium Bandai and you miss it, you're going to make up the difference. Like, I think I bought Pan because I didn't miss Pan. I had an opportunity to buy her. I kind of dragged my feet on it. I missed it whenever I kind of decided, yeah, I'll go ahead and get her. And I kind of screwed that up. So I did pay for it, but it wasn't bad. It was like $15 more, $20 more if I would have. I wasted $20 basically, which isn't horrible, but sometimes, man, like especially like those big ones, like the ones from like when the Ginyu Force dropped, man. If you didn't get Raccoon like from Premium Bandai for like the $70 he was, man, you got hit hard. So all right, so we're gonna talk about my most anticipated personally. I had some floating around here and there. You know, we talked about Pain. We kind of talked about everything we were going to pick up. I didn't talk about my Premium Bandai stuff. I have the Healing Pod. I've got the older Close Vegeta that we took a look at today. I've got the Goku coming with the Gohan. But this guy right here is probably my most anticipated of 2025. I'm a huge Zarbon fan. When we originally got the pretty version of Zarbon, I was like, man, we're totally going to need the monster version. Ooh, pardon me. And to put him up against the Vegeta that we just got not too long ago from Premium Bandai, like, I'm so excited. $85. He is going to be massive. I would expect probably the same height as Deborah. I think he squats down a little bit. I think he would be kind of close to that build of Deborah. Or not Deborah. Dodoria. That's what I meant to say. I think he'd be very, very close to the build of Dodoria, obviously being aesthetically different, but I'm super excited. I love this version of Zarbon. When it happens in the anime, it's super sick. It's going to be able to go hand in hand with our version of Vegeta that we got from Premium Bandai that went hand in hand with Qui. So we're able to like now create that trifecta with the one Vegeta. I just don't like that this Vegeta was a Premium Bandai as well, which kind of sucks because like, we didn't, when Vegeta came out, then Qui was announced, like, it almost seemed like that Android 20 Yamcha connection, and it was like, oh, okay, those two to go together. But now, what happens if I want to make this Vegeta do the dirty fireworks? Now I can't put him with my Zarbon. If this was a general release, maybe I would have had the chance to go back and buy 2 or buy another one, just like what I did with the Saiyan Raised on Earth. I went back and bought a second one because it was general release, so I could put it with my healing pod. They didn't do that with the Vegeta. I thought it was really strange. This Vegeta should have been a general release, but like, this is my most anticipated, guys. He is going to be chunky. He is going to be large. I am so stoked for him. He's $85 and he drops in July of 2025. That is my birthday month, so it is like chef kiss, cherry on top, whatever you want to say, for like just the perfect moment of like one of my favorite characters or my most anticipated figure, and it's coming in my birthday month. Man, you can't do better than that. Like, honestly. Let's see. So, says Burgos, I'm also excited for that US exclusive Goku from the Namek saga. Yeah, I don't know why they did, like, why did they do that? Like, let's go back to Instagram here. Like, I don't like that. I think that's stupid. Like, why? Oh, but we don't need all this. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up first. Let me find it here. Here it is. Like, that way we have something visually other than my face to look at, right? Like, why is this a North America only? I don't understand. Such a cool figure. Yes, I get the meme, and, you know, we don't need another Goku, just another version of Goku. But, like, why in North America only? Like, what about the people in, you know, I don't know, the UK, you know, in Australia, Japan, all the people that love this anime as well that want to collect this, and you're going to make it North America only? Like, if they ever came out with a Goku that I needed that was a UK exclusive, that'd make me mad. You know, it's not cheap to import things, and I would imagine it's, you know, like, I know people importing these figures that live in, you know, live in Canada that, like with Premium Bandai, it's super expensive to get these figures. Such a cool figure, and I'm not doubting you, Burrows. Like, I am right there along with you. I think it is such a cool looking figure, and I do need it. The only other Goku I would also need, I want the Saiyan armor version of Goku coming out of the time chamber with Gohan. I want the Yagdrat version of Goku, and I want the versus Raditz no shoes version of Goku. I think that would probably be hard with them, because I don't know if they've ever done shoeless characters or not, so maybe the feet part might be hard. But those are the other 3 versions of Goku I would rather have than this one. But I'm fine with getting this one, but it needed to be general release. It should have been available everywhere. But super cool photo, like, super cool figure looking. Like, yeah, like, I think we looked at this last week, but like, that pose right there just tells me, bam, it is absolutely coming with a Vegeta as well. So that's gonna be exciting. For everybody. I hope it has the red eyes with his teeth where he's about to go ape form. But yeah, so I don't know why general release. That makes no sense. So is there anything else in 2025 that you guys are excited for? Like, is this... We're gonna open another poll. We had 6 votes, by the way, for import or domestically. Where's the results? I ended it. It didn't pop up with the results. I don't know. I looked at the results. Who knows? I think it import won by like quite a bit. So we're gonna start another one. Is 2025 the best year yet? Oh, there it is. Yeah, import won by 83%. That's crazy. So is 2025 the best year yet? I opened a new pool. Like, we kind of talked about like everything that you guys are excited for, everything that I'm excited for, everything that I'm picking up. I'm gonna have to argue probably yes. I can't think of, and maybe that's just a recency bias. It might be, honestly. But there's so much coming out. It's crazy. Veronica Simmons says, bruh. What's up, Veronica? How are you? Thanks for dropping in. But I don't know. Like, what are your guys' take on 2025? Is it the best year yet? Is it not? And if you vote no, leave in the chat why you think it's not the best year yet. is that personally, is that figure wise, what's going on? What, like, 2025 is going to be crazy. There's so many good anime figures coming out. There's so many new lines coming out. Like, if 2025 for your figures is not the best, let me know in the chat why and what year. Like, defend your answer. And here's mine. So I'm going to say yes, 2025 is one of the best. And that is because while there are sacrifices in lines, like Dragon Ball Z is not really getting the love that it deserves right now. It's kind of taking a little hiatus, and that's also because Daima is kind of taking a hold of everything in the Dragon Ball line. But man, like, we're getting some key pieces for the Dragon Ball Z line. Naruto's starting to ramp up, which is huge for me. We're adding Hunter x Hunter. Kaiju number 8 was huge in the figure stuff. We've got oh my gosh, One Piece is starting to blow up in the SH Figuarts. I don't even think that's been out for a year yet, the entire line. It is insane of how much stuff we're having in 2025. So if you're an anime fan, Dan Dan's coming out. Momo and Okaroon are turning around and coming out. So if you're a Dan Dan fan, you're going to have that opportunity to grab it. Freerin came out last year. I'm sure that line's going to extend. They just announced, I think there is, let's go back to Instagram. Like, if you are let's go back here. Where's it at? Yeah, right here. Like, guys, if you're a Berserk fan, they just announced Guts Band of the Hawk version. Scheduled release is July of 2025, February 3rd. So if you're a Guts fan and you like the older version of Guts, like, that one's now coming out, which is super cool. So it's definitely like the beginning version of Guts, the Band of the Hawk. He doesn't have the really big sword, the really big black sword, and it's got a cloth cape, which is super sick. So like, changeable face, like, so it doesn't matter what line you collect. Storm Arena, the announcement of that line, so $25 Storm collectibles figures are coming. So like, there's just so much in every single facet that toys and collecting is just ramping up to the point where that's why I believe that 2025 is probably the best year yet. That's me. And plus also, like, I think it was last year, like, so many, and maybe it was I can't remember if it was last year, like the beginning of last year, or maybe the end of 2023. So many QC issues. The Trunks was horrible. You know, there was a lot of chipping on some figures. So like, I feel like we've kind of got on the other side of the QC issues. So that's also why I believe that 2025 is probably one of the best years yet in figure collecting. Jackson says, I think 2025 has some bangers, but there have been some really great years recently. Oh, what happened? Weird. Okay. That was really odd. My monitor flashed. Cool. Just hold out, computer. We're almost done. Let me get back to your comment. I think 2020 has some bangers, but there have been some really great years recently. I also think it's too early still for me to say. Later in the year, maybe. Hey, that's all right. I mean, I definitely understand your train of thought. Like, yes, we're getting a lot of bangers coming out, but they could be crap. They could be littered with QC issues. They could not deliver. Maybe things look better in promotional photos. So I understand you're not jumping the gun. Maybe I'm just getting too overhyped and too excited, but you are taking the logical approach, and I definitely understand, Jackson. So good on you. Jackson also says, I'm reading that the Golden Age, for the first time, I might actually pick it up. Yeah, man. Like, I've got the 2 first volumes of the big black versions. My wife got me volume 1 and volume 2 of the manga, so I'm definitely excited for that one. Sherwin says no on the 2025 because for me, 2023 is better. The year of Chainsaw Man, JJK, Naruto figures like Obito, Orochimaru, Dragon Ball wise like the Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo. Then I think the year they revealed the legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Hey man, those are some bangers too, you know. JJK, unfortunately, I don't know what happened to that line. It was on fire, and then they just kind of drifted off into the ether. So I definitely feel you there. Naruto figures, they started. So 2023 was a big year for Naruto. But I feel like, yeah, I love Obito and I love Orochimaru, but like, man, we're getting Tsunade, we're getting Pain with soft goods. We got, we got Sage Naruto last year. So like, we're definitely getting a lot better, and I think there's more bangers for Naruto. Shikamaru's coming, Hinata's coming, so we're just doubling down on Naruto, which I'm really excited for. So I don't disagree with you, Sherwin. That was a good year as well, but I think it was 2023. When did the Boy from the Future come out? Like, there was some QC issues in that year too. Not saying that we won't have those this year. I'm hoping that they got their production line stuff figured out.